We're doing well in for Champions League. We're doing not too badly in for Premier League. But our squad depth is not good enough. So we will need to go into this transfer window with a super plan and ensure we spend wisely. And for talk of spending wisely, I think we've done that with this player. We have brought in a Japanese international, Daiki Saito. He is 24 years old. He has 15 caps and 3 goals for Japan. And now he's meant to play as a central midfielder. He can play Mazzella, Roman playmaker, advanced playmaker, all that. Actually, I don't like the look of his stats, and I did not bring him in for that purpose. I brought him in as an inside forward right. He's left-footed, so he can cut in and have that crack of goal or do that whipping cross. I feel like we've got a right bargain here. We have paid £4 million to Hiroshima, Japanese club. He's been playing for them for all his career, and now it's time for him to be tested. With him being £4 million, he is now valued between 24 to 26 million, which is great bit of profit. I reckon we could easily get 25 million for this player. Looking at his stats, technically, great dribbler, okay and for finishing the first touch and okay on technique. Then mentality, great off the ball, so he's going for those off the ball runs, get into great position. Well, the funny thing is to say that getting great position, but then his positioning is 8. So he's going to run off the ball. Is that going to be good or not? Who knows? He might lose his man because his physical stats, acceleration and pace, 17-17. So he is very quick. He also got agility, so he can turn his man with that, and also balance. Agility 19, balance 16. And stamina, he can do it all game long. The next 2 transfers that we bring in are actually just a couple of youngsters. I know what I'm looking for. Put in who's the youngest player I can get to for best stats. And I brought in these couple of bargains. So I've got a Spanish player, Enric Planchart, and we have paid £1.2 million plus future fees and blah, blah, blah from Genoa B team. Considering I've only paid him that much, again, his value's gone up 11.5 to £13 million. Might not get that. Maybe I could sell him to a championship team for like 8 million because his stats look pretty good. I mean, he ticks all for box. Now, this is on central defender, but still, tackling 16, heading marking's not too bad. Aggression, bravery, determination, amazing. And then his physical's not bad either. Great balance, good pace, and everything else still green. So just looking at the reports, what his potential is, and at the moment our coaches reckon he's going to be 3 stars. Maybe he might have the potential to push it into a 4-star. Depends on training experience that he gets. So I'm going to push him out loan as much as possible, but he could be a potential Premier Division player. Now he's 20 years old and he's only good enough for League 2. Whether or not that might be a rapid change over the next 3 years, or he might just be a late bloomer. Who knows? I guess more experience he gets, the quicker his potential is going to be filled. Then we bring in another Spanish youngster. This time he's only 18 years old. He's a centre-back defence midfielder. We're going to look at him as his natural role, centre-back. We have paid £1.8 million from Gran Pina. I don't know who that team is. It sounds like Gran Canaria. It sounds like an island. Gran, anything begins with Gran in Spain. Is that an island? I don't know. It's so cheap. Comes to a Premiership. He's on loan at the moment at Maidstone. But 7.2 to 8.6 million pounds for 18-year-old that we've paid a couple of million for. Maybe it's just wheeling and dealing. We bring these players in, give them that Premier League reputation, and then sell them onto a championship team who, I don't know why, but a lot of those teams seem to have money. So diving into his stats, not probably as good as for other player, but this player's 2 years younger. So you've got to take that. This and between 18 and 20, those 2 years, these stats could just fly up if he gets the right training for the right experience. So tackling 15, heading's a bit of a concern. But again, if he can't head the ball as a centre-back, maybe we need to play him as a defence midfielder because actually his passing and his technique's not too bad. And then mentality, pretty much all green apart from flair. But you don't want flair for these type of players. He has really good mental stats with determination, leadership and teamwork being standout. Physical, he needs to work for gym. You need to make him faster, get his balance up, get his strength up and get his stamina up. And I think he could be a real good player. What's his potential? He potentially could reach up to Premier Division standard. Maybe this is the type of player that we just need to get rid of because we take the chance based on stats sometimes, and sometimes these stats are hidden. I haven't done a full scouting on him. He's a non-league player currently, which is he's probably he's a leading non-league player. I was just going to say he'd be a good leading player. If I was loaning or buying him in the non-league, I'd be happy with him. But he's only guaranteed to get up to 2 stars, which is a half-star increase. But he does have a potential of getting to 3. We will have to see how he goes. And then for the last signing of this window, we bring in Bahtiya Topaloglu. Sorry, pronunciation of the name is probably really, really bad. But he's not on a permanent. If he does well, maybe we could sign him. But we have loaned him from Frankfurt for the remaining of the season. He will be playing as a attacking midfielder. Looking at stats, it's pretty good, isn't it? Look at that for a 20-year-old. Technique 16, passing 16, first touch 15. Wow, I'm excited to see him play. And then mentality, flair 19. He's going to be a very flary player. But it's that flair again that actually turn into anything. Mentality-wise, I mean, he's very determined. He's got good composure, anticipation, off the ball, vision. Ooh, exciting. Physicality, even for 20 years old. I mean, he's got good stamina, okay strength, but his agility and his balance, obviously, is going to be key to go with his good dribbling, his technique, and his flair. I mean, those stats are building up of maybe a young Messi, a great potential. And as I always do after each transfer window, we quickly look at the wage expenditure in the league. And we've gone bottom. Well, actually, we're joint bottom with Burnley. I think they just slightly nudge it if you're looking at the green chart thing, but it still says 1.5 million. So us and Burnley are both on the same budget. And we are in the Champions League, fighting to again get in Europe this season. It's just amazing, isn't it? Great to see. Newcastle, who offered us a job, who's got Wayne Rooney, 8 million, top of the pile. Arsenal's offered a job. Liverpool's offered us a job. I think that's it so far, isn't it? Who else will offer us a job? What job offer would be tempting for us to leave? If it keeps on drawing on and we get worse, or I don't know, I don't get the support from the chairman anymore, and it just, each season we just can't push it to the next level. And then eventually it's either we finish the series or I move on when I think I can, with likes of Newcastle. I wouldn't go Man City, maybe Newcastle, Arsenal. Well, no, not Arsenal. Maybe Chelsea. Chelsea could be an interesting one. I'd probably look at it and go, right, who hasn't done that well in this save, right? I think Chelsea's won a league once. Arsenal's won it a few times. Man City's won it a few times. Newcastle's won it once or twice. Liverpool's won it. Maybe Tottenham, the team that wins nothing. Maybe Man United. I don't think they've done that great either. We've got the players, just haven't done that great. So looking to build for the future, brought in a couple of players just to give us that debt. Haven't unfortunately got that much money to spend because we spent it all in summer. But I think this is what January's transfer window is all about. It's not go crazy, spend money. In the day, I recognise we needed depth, and a couple of players came up as an opportunity to maybe make a little bit more money, or future players. Because don't forget, we don't have an under 21 team, we only have an under 18. And our youth academy isn't that great. I keep on going to my board and go, need to get it better. I want youth facilities, training facilities, and our youth rating to go up. To be fair, the board is doing that. It just takes time to progress something, to build it up from 0 to supreme. And I think we're intermediate. We're not good, we're not bad. Not anymore, anyway. Alright, that's it for today. If you've enjoyed the video, hit that like button. And if you'd like to continue watching content like this, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you on the next one.